I do a lot of videos on a lot of different subjects. A lot of different topics come my way and eventually come your way because, well, you're here too. But what really matters most?
You're listening to the UnSunday show.
Leaving behind religious obligation to find a more authentic expression of Christ in us. This is the UnSunday show.
I think in this discussion about religion and church and, the ins and outs of churchianity and, the things that go on there, I think what really matters, bottom line, is that we're not able to operate our gifts. Our spiritual gifts lie dormant. There's only a few people that get to operate or get to use their spiritual gifts. The majority of us don't. And I don't think that's Christ's heart in any of this. I don't think that's what he wants. I don't think that's what he's after. And so for me, I think the bottom line is that at the end of the day, Jesus wants his church to function, but we're not able to. We're not able to function. We're not able to do that because of the structure of the system that we're in. It doesn't let us. It doesn't allow us to do that. We meet on a Sunday morning or whenever the sanctioned time is for whatever group we're a part of, and most of us sit passive. And I don't think that's Christ's heart for his church. I don't think that's his heart for the ecclesia. And to me, that's the bottom line. That's the issue in all of this. Sure, there's a lot of important side issues that we have talked about and that we'll continue to talk about. But at the end of the day, I think this is the big one. This is like the umbrella issue over everything else, because if we can dismantle this and get back to every member functioning, every person in the body of Christ using their spiritual gifts, a lot of the other issues are going to fall by the wayside. That's my opinion. And so I think at the end of the day, that's the issue, is that in this corporation that we have, at least here in the U.S., it's a corporation, the survival of the corporation is the most important thing. Not you, not me, even though we might be told that from time to time. We're really just giving units there to support the corporation, because it is a corporation. It's a business. That's what it is. And at the end of the day, we're there to support that. And if we don't support that, then, there's punishments for non-compliance, isn't there? So, yeah, I think that's the number one issue, in my opinion, is just that. The other things that I talk about here are important, but when it comes down to it, I think that Christ's heart for his body, for the body of Christ, for the ecclesia, for the church, isn't what we have today. Someone will say, and this always happens, when you've been doing this long, you don't hear any new arguments. But someone will say, well, that's what we do on midweek, in our small group, that we meet and we give opportunity for more people to participate and to use their gifts and make it more of a community. And I'm thinking, well, that's fantastic. But why are you meeting on Sunday then? If Christ's heart for his church is something that you're seeing accomplished in midweek, why are you meeting on Sunday? Why? The answer is simple. We might want to avoid it. We might not want to talk about it. We might not want to admit it. But the answer is simple. We meet on Sunday to support the system. That's it. That's the only reason. That's the only reason we sit passive in a pew staring at the back of someone's head that we probably don't know. That's the only reason why we endure, well, let's stand up and greet your neighbor. Let's turn around and say hi to somebody you don't know again. It's not spontaneous. It's not spirit-led. It's human-led. It's man-centered. And it's another assignment. It's an assignment that you're to carry out or accomplish while we're gathered together in an environment where none of us gets to function. That's the truth. And that's not Christ's heart for his ecclesia. When we look in the New Testament scriptures, particularly in 1 Corinthians 14, we see a completely different scenario happening. We see every person in the body of Christ in that local assembly functioning. Those who want to use their spiritual gifts on any particular day or moment are allowed to. But our system that we have today isn't found anywhere in the New Testament. It is counterproductive to what Christ wants for his church because, again, we sit passive. We're told when to sit. We're told when to stand. We're told when to sing. We're told when to be quiet. The Lord's Supper gets misrepresented as a time to mourn our sin instead of a time to remember Christ's sacrifice for us on the cross. It's all man-centered. That's just the truth as I see it. Anyway, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this? I was in the house earlier just kind of mulling this over, thinking about this thought, thinking about this issue, and I thought, well, I'm going to come out here in the backyard, the backyard, and I'm going to make a quick video about it. So, impromptu video. What do you think? What do you think about that? Hey, I want to invite you to my live stream here on the UnSunday show. Did I introduce myself? I don't remember. My name is Mike, in case I didn't. Actually, my name is Mike, even if I did. So, I do live streams. I'm recording this on a Saturday. I'm probably going to publish it today. If I have time, I'm going to post it. If not, it'll be in a day or two. But I do live streams on Sundays here on the UnSunday show YouTube channel at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you can, hop on and join us. It's just a time of community. It's usually a time where if I do have a topic, it's a light topic. It's something that we can just talk through real quick. It doesn't take up the whole time because the purpose of a live stream for me anyway is to just allow time for our community to develop, to meld better. We have some really good people in our community. And it's important to me that we meet like that. Maybe that's a cyber version of 1 Corinthians 14, I don't know. But hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate this. And I'm going to grab this thing right now and I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to stand up and let's do a little walkabout here. I'm going to head back into the house and I appreciate you joining me today. And until next time, y'all take care.
Thank you for joining us on the UnSunday show. To be a part of this ongoing conversation, visit us online at unsunday.com.